Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Now Nix on 3rd down. This connects with Higgins. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. But a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Designed run. Here's Nix. It'll be a yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Nix from the gun. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hicks, quick out wide, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Throwing again. Here's Nix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown. Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. He's just set.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
11, 180.
Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
11, Thomas.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one complete to St. Brown. And he'll go down, and I'll say right at the 39-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
11.
And off to Jeanty. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here, 12. Can. Stop.
Another give here to Jency. Get some space around midfield. 3 inside the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They pick up a 34 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
11.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
11.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now.
Gun. 12. Right 80. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop. Hey, quick.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Geno Stone on the stop. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this.
On 1, ready?
We're back and excited to start this 2nd quarter. You excited? We're excited. Raiders in a nice spot here to put up some points.
White 80. White shot. 11 mighty. Shot.
Jency. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's get 11 Thomas. Cut. White 80. White shot. 12. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1 for 1.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. Continuing to move past the 45. And they haul him to the ground there. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a look for Knicks. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line with QB keeper. It gets 0.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They motion to Waddle over left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This from just 23 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Now on the return, here's DK. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
11 MT tape. Gun. Stop.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take the lead on the first play of the drive. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
45-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Fights his way through a tackle. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Nothing for them there. Maybe 1 yard. That's going to be 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. Right.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Works the sideline to the 30. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11 MT, 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Here we go. Right, 80. 11, Thomas. Got.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Left side. Picks up the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Recovered by the Broncos. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. That second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway. That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Nix. On the move, hit it right. He takes it himself. And the gain only about 2. Before he heads out, that means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. And they're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
On 1, ready?
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop. Hey, can. 12. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Jump off, caught by his back. Down the sideline, inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 23. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 11, can. 11, mighty. 11. 12. 11. 11, MT, tape. 11, MT, tape. 11. I got him. That.
Genty from the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's hit and sent out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7. 2nd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Don. 11. Don.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Now on the return, here's DK. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 2.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Giving this to Jeanty. Still working past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone. Down at the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they... to stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
11, Mike. 11. 180.
Burrow to the air now. Brought in by his back here. It's Jeanty. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Here we go. 11, big 13. 11. 12. Shot.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Looking right, and he finds it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Jeanty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
A quick throw completed out to the left. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Throws the right, finds Waddle. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Space past the 35. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Working quickly here. The give now out of the shotgun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Nix from the gun. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now Nix on third down. This connects with Higgins. They'll have the first down and even more. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos make it an 11-point ball game.
28, Broncos 17. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
DK on the return. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
12, 12, 12. Wide 80.
Straight ahead with Genty. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. Wide 80. Wide is hot. 11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11, MT. 11, MT.
Now Burrow. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
11, 11. Gun, gun.
They give left side to Genty. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
11, here we go, here we go. 11, Big 13. Big. 11, 11, 11, 11. My man, my man. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.